Welcome back. I'm here with Heidi Culliton from the Stratford Community Foundation. I guess it's the Stratford Perth Community Foundation. Heidi, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Peter. It's great to be here.
Now, for viewers that are not familiar with a foundation, what is a foundation and why do people set them up?
Well, the Community Foundation is a local charitable organization that basically works with donors, helps them with their philanthropy, and then what we do is we invest the funds in what's called an endowment, and then we grant out the earnings every year. So basically, our special, model is that we keep the contributions, and then we're looking to grant the earnings every year, so that way we can perpetuate that granting.
Yeah, that's the incredible thing about the foundation. You've given out approximately 482,000 since the foundation was in the inception. What are some of the neat stuff that you've been able to give money to?
Well, I can speak about this year because it's always exciting to talk about what's happened over the past year. And actually, our granting now, since we were kind of formed and established back in 2004, we're up over $2 million locally, while we've still held the principal contributions for those funds. This year alone, Peter, we're already at over $500,000 in granting, and that is completely due to the generosity of our community and the fund holders who are committed to giving back to the community. And some of the projects we're able to support is Habitat for Humanity, looking at kind of salvaging, using their salvage program to repurpose and look at recycling in the community. We have built playgrounds. We have supported the Stratford Connection Center downtown, which is critically important for our homeless community. So really what our granting program is meant to do is look at the breadth of the organizations from Stratford to St. Mary's, all across Perth County, and really support as many organizations as possible.
Yeah, and I really see you as a community builder and also supporting executive directors in small nonprofits because if they just have to focus on fundraising, it's really difficult for them. So, just speaking about your own organization, do you have your own fund, and how does that work?
No, great question, Peter. We do. So we started with a fund that was from our founding chair, which was Tim McDonald. He initiated a fund that he wanted it to support the operations of the foundation. And the reason that's so important is that we want to be a self-sustaining organization so that more and more of the money that comes through our funds and comes into our organization can go directly back into the community. So for us, that was critically important. That was kind of our champion was Tim McDonald. Dennis DeRosier, our past chair, he decided to do the same with his fund. And recently, we have actually opened up a public fund that is called the Community Foundation Legacy Fund. And the goal is that these three funds will, over the next perhaps 4 or 5 years, actually result in enough earnings that they will sustain the foundation without any need to fundraise. So that's a really important point for us. And what we want to do then, and we've started with some local charities, is to start to do that service as well for other organizations and their own sustainability. So we want to walk the talk.
Yes, and I think the nice thing about everything here is about sustainability for the future. So there are ways if people want to talk to people all the time about leaving a legacy. What are some ways that they can leave a legacy?
Well, we've had such a range of reasons and purposes that our donors have decided to create a fund with us. And some of them is really about creating a living legacy, saying, I would like to continue to support the charities that I support. But at the same time, I want to do it now because it might not be the next generation's wish. On the other side, we've had people who have done this through in memoriam, in memory of somebody, in tribute to someone. It's come through bequests. And others have done third-party fundraising events and used that as the opportunity to create a fund that will support the community. So we like to say it's personalized. It's however a donor would like to think about their legacy, whether it's now or in the future.
Yeah, Heidi, that's awesome. Viewers, if you want to start a fund, please reach out to the Community Foundation. There's ways to do through life insurance, through gifts of publicly traded stocks, and also you can also leave charity in your will as well. So Heidi, thank you for making a difference and helping support and be a community builder to charities in our own community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter.
That's it for this show. I'm your host, Peter Maranger. Thanks for watching this show via Zoom. Make it a great day.